All right, I'm back. I'm back. You can see I'm actually like smiling now. 12:05 p.m. Eastern time. Did I say the date on uh, Thursday, November 3rd, 2022? Had to think about it. It's like 22. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was my old manager, Mr. Brian Crawford, I believe is his name. I think it's Brian Crawford. Yeah. It's on his cash app when he cash out to me. So it's Brian Crawford. Shout out to Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him. He just called me because I had sent him a message that like concerned him. I was just saying like most people, like most traders, like kill themselves. Like some traders kill themselves, like if it doesn't go right. And it was like, nah, trading kind of saved my life. Actually, like I would have like maybe killed myself from maybe never learning how to trade. Maybe it would have got hopeless. But this brings so much hope. Just learning the skill and everything, it brings so much hope. So he was just concerned for me and checking in on me, and I'm very handsome. I definitely admit that, but like, it's just like a side note to me. It's like I know women know I'm handsome when they see me. I was like, I know that shit. Like you can't. I've had women tell me, like even if they had a boyfriend or a husband or a whole family, that they tell me like, "Oh, you're very attractive." And I was like, "Oh wow, thank you." Like I'm the cute boy that doesn't know he's cute, kind of thing. Like that's the vibe that I have. I'm extremely attractive, but I'm broken on the inside, and I don't have time for your bullshit. You don't have time for mine. You know what I'm saying? You know? And I don't even have time to bullshit you. Like, I bullshit you not, nigga. Like, that's my vibe. Like, women don't always compliment me, but the way they respond to me, the way they treat me when I talk to them, it's like, I never get the, oh, he's ugly face. Nah, it's like, they're looking at me like smiling because I'm so sweet and smart on top of, charming and attractive. It's my personality is attractive as well. It's not just I can't help how I look. I can try to protect it, but I can't create my look initially. How my face is formed, I had no control over that. So I'm very attractive. I look at it, and then women will occasionally tell me. Like one time in New York, I had a woman scream out of the car, "You're beautiful!" Like, I was dressed like Michael Jackson and shit. She's like, "You're beautiful!" I was like, that was. I miss New York so much. Like the South enslaved my ancestors. I don't want to be here. Like, is that okay to say? If not, then fuck you, stupid ass niggas. You niggas are stupid as fuck. Like real shit. You ever see how many Jews still live in Germany, bitch? That's what I'm saying. Didn't they get the fuck out of there? Real shit. How many Jews? Would you get mad? Would the Jew get mad because you moved from Germany? Like, bitch, do you know what they did to us here? Stupid ass Jew. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what? Jim Crow, like you you just show how stupid you are. You know no history. Jim Crow don't mean shit to you. Willie Lynch letters, how to make a slave, like everything, like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's crazy. Like black people that live in the South, it's just fucking crazy. It's just stupid. I get it. You like the weather. It reminds you of Africa. I get it. I get it. Ain't that a bitch? They treat you better in the cold where you're not from. In the area where you're from, in the tropical climates of the country, you treated like shit. Like in New York, I was so loved and adored up there, man. I just had random people beeping at me. I had the best time of my life up there. I just hate the South just because of historically what it represents, what they stand for. They still run around with rebel flags, cultures and shit. If I wear a fucking swastika, are you bitch ass people gonna try to cancel me? Y'all are a bunch of fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a sensitive white person is like an oxymoron. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. You motherfuckers are vampires. There's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, historically speaking, you have done more evil than good. Most of the endangered species of animals were killed by white people. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many species of animals are endangered because of Africans? You know? Like, we don't even be tripping on the lions and shit. Like, you know, having to kill them, just go on a killing spree. White people just do killing sprees. That's fucking vampire, evil alien shit, bro. Historically speaking, if you're not that kind of white person, then just praise your holy stars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because your genetics are foul. Historically speaking. So, you know, like historically speaking, black people have this slave mindset. It never left. Once you take the chain off of an elephant's foot, it's going to act like it's chained. It doesn't know it's unchained. You know, they broke our minds where all we are either criminals or cops kind of thing. Either gonna pursue a career as a cop because it's a stable career. You're just a bitch. You just want a stable career, a stable life. Like, you're not gonna. How many lives are you gonna save as a cop, nigga? Go be a fucking firefighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers are killing citizens, getting on, doing it on camera, getting acquitted. Like the white boy 18 that just killed people at a protest. That's what I mean. Historically speaking, white people are just like so fucking evil. Historically speaking, like, just look at the shit. Then you motherfuckers get mad because the 12 jurors let OJ off. I don't think they should have let the nigga off. I think they should have rose to the occasion. But you all were just so evil for so long. They weren't strong enough to stand up to the whole race. Should have sent that nigga to jail. Some people think that wouldn't have improved race relations. It doesn't fucking matter. It would have improved face relations. Nigga, you could save face. Motherfucker killed 2 people. Or because he's famous and he throws a football, or he catches the football, or gets tossed the football and runs for 2,000 yards or 20,000 yards, whatever it was. It's just like, it just shows how stupid we were. You know what I'm saying? I would have sent the nigga to jail. Like, it's 2 people that are murdered here, bro. And it's just like, it was, you know, I don't know. I feel like we dropped the ball. We dropped the ball on that one. It was petty. Letting OJ off was petty. It wasn't a milestone for anything, for American justice. It was just black people got to feel what it felt like to not be convicted for something they did. A wrongful acquittal. It was a wrongful, you got wrongful convictions. It was petty. And you watch the OJ 25 anniversary videos, ESPN kind of thing, the jurors all say it like, damn, you niggas fucked up. Like, if you could have all of the jurors in the room of that case, only the 2 white people would be like, they could hold their head up high. Especially after what happened after, the nigga still got 30 years, still got a shitload of years, 15 years, shitload of years. They got that time back from this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 2 white women were the only ones that could really hold their head up. Like, the 2 guilty votes. Just logic. Now, if you could have had white people like that on the Rodney King juror, or just the countless, that's what I'm saying. Like, all we had was OJ. Niggas just took that one opportunity. It's understandable, but it was a weak moment. And it just made us look really weak and just so stupid as Americans and as African Americans. Just the fact of the pop culture, the celebrity icon, what did he mean to the black community, and kind of thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I like white women too, but I'll still like do things for the community. Like, who I like has nothing to do with like where I'm from. You know, I like people that don't come from where I come from because I want a different state of thinking. I had to make it out from where I made it out from by myself. Why would I grab somebody from the bottom that wasn't there from the start? Bitch didn't help me get out of the hood. I'm about to come back and pick her up and fuck that bitch, man. You feel me? Like, I had to make it out alone. I made it out alone. Them bitches wasn't fucking with me, throwing me no pussy or nothing. Not even any company. Nothing. Nothing. Fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, end up getting a fucking Netflix distribution deal, get signed as an actor, learn how to trade, about to be a whole billionaire. Like, I didn't lose nothing from you turning me down. You did me a favor. Bitches are hood rats. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like, when I say hood rat, I just mean like someone who just doesn't want to get out of the hood. Like, it's white hood rats too. Like, Shelly, Sherry D. Roman. Beautiful white girl. Hood rat. They done fuck the bitch mind up. And to see a white girl like that, like, how the fuck are you a white hood rat? That shit crazy. They done got the white girl in the hood with all the niggas and shit. And she just comfortable there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought the bitch 30,000 Dogecoin. She didn't even know what the shit was. Then you want to go fuck with some other nigga with, like, baby mama, and then you're his second baby mama, or he's your second baby daddy, or something. Like, you know, like, all right, you know, or the third or some shit. Like, I don't know, like, cool. And then I bet you when Dogecoin became a household name, you ever think about me? Hey, you ever tell somebody, I was talking to a dude that bought like 30,000 for me. I bet you they called you a stupid bitch. Look at who your baby daddy is. Like, you motherfuckers, like, just the welfare, food stamp shit forever. That shit get you too comfortable. I never wanted the government to pay for my food. Now that's a bad look. I just starve. Fuck y'all. I don't want shit from y'all. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, you're not about to get me sucking on your nipple. So now I only know how to eat because you're giving me a few $100s a week. Man, fuck, man. That's what I'm saying. So, but with the OJ shit, niggas dropped the ball. Niggas dropped the ball real bad with that one. Should have sent that nigga to jail. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You just gotta do what's right, bro. You know what I'm saying? If the murder wasn't self-defense, which it wasn't, you know, because there was the murder of a woman, you know what, she died first. She was the first one attacked or something, possibly. And it's just, I studied that case intensively. So, yeah, we dropped the ball, and, their families deserve justice. I heard that book that he wrote. The royalties went to, the Goldmans, at least the Goldmans. So that was good. That was good. I'm glad he wrote the book and then was forced to give it over to them. That was really good. That was about the best thing that came from it. That was the best justice that they got. The person that murdered our son wrote a book about it, and we get all the money. That shit has to hurt. But that's what I'm saying. I try to just think about their pain. What pain did OJ go through? He survived. Like, try to think about the pain of the Goldman family. I think his sister named her son after him. And that's always sticky when you name your kid after someone that died, especially in murder. Because I think about that, like, would I name my son Josh De'Arion? It's like, where'd your name come from? My friend that was murdered. It's just weird, you know. But in family, it happens all the time. You name, you keep the name alive. So that's all. You're going to die anyway, somehow. Might be murder, might be a car crash, might be a fucking peanut allergy, nigga. Like, might be shellfish. But I took it out of the shell. That's the Dr. Dolittle reference, if you didn't know. 1998, Eddie Murphy, Raven-Symoné. Shout out to Raven-Symoné. She's like one of the only Disney Channel actresses that walked out unscathed. Bitch got out on top. Real shit. Bitch got out on top to the point where Lil Wayne had to say, I got Raven Simone pockets. That's fat. Because she was worth like 100 million, 400 million. Like, she was worth a lot of fucking money. But she got out on top. Like, she's up there. Like, you never heard about any scandals about her. No Nipplegate, no nothing. Like, Raven Simone, yeah, real talk. Like, that would be like the ultimate baby mama right there. Like, Raven Simone is my baby mama. All right, my baby mama's Raven Simone. Like, ain't that some shit? I forgot about Raven Simone. She's a full legend. She's like Oprah. She could have had it all. She did. She left on top. That's so respectable. That's so Raven. Did the Cheetah Girls. Dipped the fuck out. Didn't hear from the bitch again. Bitch said, I got the bad now. And she was gone, nigga. Like, and then she went lesbian and everything. Like, I gotta look her up. Like, what happened to her? What's her net worth? Is she still good? You know what I'm saying? But I look at her like Oprah, like better than Oprah. Like she could have been Oprah. Real shit, right? The Raven Simone show, talk show, Raven Simone. Who gonna watch that? Raven Simone. She's just like, she's a fucking Cosby kid. Like, she's one of the most iconic child stars ever. Like, she's like Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. Like, they survived. Like, Britney Spears barely fucking made it. That's what I'm saying. That shit is hard. Macaulay Culkin barely fucking made it. He got Brenda Songz pregnant. So now it's like my mom is Brenda Songz from Disney Channel and Zach and Cody's Sweet Life, and my dad is Home Alone guy. And so it's like, so the kid grows up like kind of thing. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, that's gonna be the magic of their life, is realizing what this means, and like everyone's doing this to them, and it's like hopefully their parents taught them that. Like, look at your dad. This is your dad. And look at that. And oh, and I'm sure they wanted to see their son do certain things in the movie just to see, like, oh, what does the face look like when he does it? And there's the mixture of Brenda Songz. Like that was cool. It was like Brenda Songz snatched up Macaulay Culkin. Um, Jessica Biel snatched up Justin Timberlake. You know what I'm saying? It's like the child stars try to snatch up the other child stars, you know, after they have had a real successful career. And it's like that's what women should do in regular life. Like, Hollywood shows you that. Jada Pinkett made a bunch of classic ass movies in the 90s, and what she do? She settled down with the biggest star in the world, because the biggest star in the world had just died. So she had to go from Tupac to Will Smith, but there was no confirmation because Tupac was with Kadada Jones, so you never know how much that would have went, and if they would have had a child. And any of those relationships would have been like a power couple. I think Kadada Jones would have been better, you know, because maybe Tupac would have got August Alsina entangled kind of thing, or maybe she would never do that to Tupac. Tupac would have fucked August up. No, real shit. You know what I'm saying? August would have had some problems with Tupac. No, real shit. Jay-Z had some problems with Tupac. Real shit. If Tupac was still alive, he had him in a room with Jay-Z. Jay-Z would cower in fear. Like, even if it was the Jay-Z of today, billionaire Jay-Z, like, everything you got was because Tupac and Biggie died. And then he said it in a song. They said, like, this and that, he's only, because Big died, or if Big didn't die, then y'all would have got the commission. But he didn't mention nothing about Tupac. Because Tupac was bombing on you, nigga. Hawaiian shirts of Sophie fame and a bunch of other corny sounding motherfuckers. You would have never made it to that level. Tupac bombing on your ass like that. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z is extremely lyrical, so like he would have rose. But niggas were loyal to Tupac. And once he died, they ride living dick. So I'm loyal to Tupac, so I could never fully commit to Jay-Z's discography. I listen to the songs that I like. I listen to the albums that I like. My favorite album of his, besides Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint 1, and even Blueprint 3, because that's when I graduated high school. So that was an important album to me. Just any of those albums. Blueprint 3, Graduation, Carter 3, those kind of albums. Drake's first album. It's like started my adult life. But other than that, Kingdom Come would have been my favorite one. Like start to finish, the whole album, pretty much. Hollywood would be my favorite song. Oh, it's the lights, action. Hollywood. Like, just, Jay-Z's fire. But I'm just caught in conflict of just loyalty to Tupac. And Tupac's not alive anymore. Jay-Z is, so fuck Jay-Z. Kind of thing. He's still alive. He's still alive. Married Beyonce. I'm loyal to Aaliyah. Beyonce is the GOAT. I love Beyonce. I Am Sasha Fierce. Very important album to me. 19 years old. I Am Sasha Fierce. Sierra Evolution album. Like, I was sexually traumatized, so I go through a lot of pain in my brain. So I don't always want to listen to gangster rap or even hip hop. I need other kind of vibes in my head. I have enough anger in my head. I have enough ignorance in my head. I have enough violence and torture, torment, pain in my head. I don't want to hear bullshit. So I jump to whatever genres I need to just hear something real. You see the instrumental I'm playing right now. I like ethereal kind of music. It has to speak to my soul. Like even the beat, the instrumental, just something like cinematic. There's something like this, like the vocals, the backing vocals and the like you know what I'm saying? You hear it, right? I don't want to try to imitate it, but like just I love other music. Paramore, one of my favorite. I just love hearing women sing. That's my thing. I like the R&B thing. I like singing. I like hearing women sing. White women too. Avril Lavigne. I love Avril Lavigne. Losing Grip, my favorite Avril Lavigne song. Complicated. Skater Boy. Like, she's the GOAT. Like, you can play Avril Lavigne out loud in front of anybody, and it's okay. Like, you don't even have to say her last name anymore. Just call her Avril. Like, I would name my daughter Avril. If I was going to name my daughter after someone else, not create her name, Avril. Like, Avril is a beautiful name. What does that mean, Avril? Avril. What about the name Chavril? Chavril, Avril. You just put CH in front of it. Chavril. Chavril. But like Avril Lavigne, like, I love her music. I love watching the AOL sessions. Nobody's Home is one of my favorite ones. And then Mobile. Everything's changing when I'm all around. Like, it's just, I that's what heals my soul. That's what soothes my soul. That kind of music. I'm soft on the inside because of what I went through. I was sexually abused, so the normal aggressive male tendency, I don't have that. I'm not this aggressive male, and I'm definitely not sexually aggressive with women. Like, you have to be, like, to an extent sexually aggressive with women to get the pussy. Like, they don't just like sit on your dick. You have to like make a move, and it's like, I'm not doing that. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it. And you're gonna have to, like, you're the woman. I'm not allowed to be aggressive with you. Like, either you want it or you don't. Like, because at the end of the day, if you get pregnant, I gotta pay child support. So, what are we talking about here? You're not really doing me any favors by having sex with me. I don't think you are. You're a liability. You're the woman. You're the one that must be taken care of and provided for. You feel me? Not me. Nobody's looking to take care of me. I'm on my own. So who the fuck are you? A tag along when I'm on my own? What the fuck? Like, what are you bringing to the table? Your pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, like, you're not doing me any favors by giving me the pussy. Because if I fuck around and get you pregnant, I lose $1 billion. I lose everything. I get you pregnant, all my dreams are gone. I lose everything. You're gonna have to sit on the dick. Otherwise, you'll just never see it. I don't care. I'll let someone else get you pregnant. You can ruin their life, ruin their future, ruin their career, ruin their ambitions, ruin their personal finance is really what I mean. You're gonna ruin their personal finance. You're not ruining mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, kind of jumping around now because I was in a light-hearted, lighter-hearted mood. Um, After talking to Mr. Bryant, he was just trying to. He was just concerned for me about the text message and stuff, and he was just asking me to be honest with him about how I felt, and I was just like, yeah, I was just recording, when you called me and talking about how I felt, and if you watch my YouTube now, I'm like damn near kind of just talking about this, like I'm not here to entertain you motherfuckers. That's your problem in the first place. You want entertainment. Like I'm all about substance. Like I'm just substance. I'm not here to entertain you. Like, who the fuck are you for me to try to entertain? Like, when I go on stage, then I'm really an entertainer. But right now, I'm just a messenger. I'm not taking an entertaining kind of standpoint. This is substance. I'm talking about my sexual abuse. What's entertaining about that? And that's my comedic timing because I had to give you time to laugh because that's hilarious. Admitting that posing that question is entertaining. What's so entertaining about talking about sexual abuse? Like, there's nothing funny about that shit. It's like, only reason I'm laughing is because I went through it. So, I'm not laughing because you went through it. I'm saying, I'm laughing because the fact that we both went through it in isolated incidents, it was just meant to be. We were meant to be fucked up in the head. That's hilarious. Like that's hilarious, right? And that's the message that I wanted to send. It's not fair to laugh at someone else's pain. Like, that's malicious. But being the one that's in pain, you have to find a way to laugh. I'm supposed to laugh at my own pain. If you want to laugh too, to be my guest. At least one of us is. But I battle really dark thoughts all day. And I'm just tired of it. Whoa. I was like 5 tears just flew the fuck out, and then when I closed my eyes, they just squeezed the fuck out. It's like rapid fire tears, bro. Just like I just want to be an actor to finally put these emotions to use. These emotions aren't useful in the real world. In a personal life, they're not useful. I'm such like a broken individual. You put me on a film set, I still every scene. I just cry in every fucking scene. Even if it's a funny scene, just whatever. It'll just be a running gag. This thing is just always crying. Like just whatever. Like my emotional range. It's called emotional range, but it's really just like emotionally strange and emotionally deranged and like emotionally unhinged. If you could jump between all the fucking emotions, like that's like bipolar. Like that's not good in regular personal life. So in this regular life, I'm just fucking tortured. Like I'm not supposed to be working at Amazon or McDonald's or for automation or CPS or Remedy Intelligence Staffing. You know, uh, I was born like I don't even know what I was born for anymore. Who am I to say why I was born? You know, and it's like all you can do to try to take power away from it is to discuss it. Hi, my name is Chad, and I wish I were dead. You know, like, I feel like all the people alive on Earth are being punished, and that's why they're here. So we're just on a prison planet with a bunch of spiritual prisoners, and I don't want to be on this prison planet anymore, full of all of these prisoners, just like me. They're all captives, just like me, and they're trying to guide me, motherfuckers with broken homes that they created after coming from broken homes, or not coming from broken homes, doesn't make a difference. And it's worse if you didn't come from a broken home, like my dad. That's why I don't get it. It's like your parents stayed together till they died, just like my mom's parents. Both of you all failed. You both failed. You fucking failed. Like, you both came from parents that died together, and they didn't teach you how to die together. You failed. Like, as your son, you failed me before I ever failed you. I graduated every fucking year in school, graduated high school, didn't live a life of crime. All my brothers did. The fucking criminals. You know? I took the legitimate path after, like, dealing with, like, something that maybe should have made me criminal, but I'm glad it didn't, because it was sexual abuse. It wasn't, like, violence and aggression like SSS and Tentacion, and that's all I knew, and then I go and take that route. No, thank God for me. My abuse actually just made me more docile. Like, so people would like use that and take advantage of me even more because I'm such like a peaceful person. It's like, do you want to be the first person that I murdered? Because you won't be around to see the second. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you want to be the first person that I fucking murder? Like, is it you want to be the person that I just fucking murdered, bro? Is that what you want? Like, cause they look at it like, oh, Chad's not a fighter, so that means Chad might have to fucking kill you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't fight someone who's not a fighter, because now the only way they can win is to murder you. You know? So that's why I'm just like, I hate being here. Like the majority class of people that you meet is gonna be disappointing. Like their mindsets would just be disappointing. You know, I've been thinking about like dying more, and I try to just keep it like that, like dying and not like, oh, I'm really thinking about like hurting myself, like taking myself out. Like I don't want to do that. I just want to die. You know, I don't know. I'm just sick of you motherfuckers, man. You people are so shallow and ignorant. I just hate you. You know, and I say that out of love. It's not like real hate. It means like I wish I weren't here to even have to look at you. Like that's not hate. To say I wish I were dead so I wouldn't have to be around you. I wish nothing on you bad. I wish I wasn't even here to have to be around you. Like I hate you so much I would die to not ever have to see you again. Is that really hate? You stay. I'll go. I'll go to the other side. You stay here. Is that hate? I'll ascend. Go back where the fuck I came from. You stay here and party. You know? And so, hopefully you don't take too much offense when I say that shit. I try to explain what I really mean when I say the word hate. I hate your presence. I hate being around you. I wish you nothing but prosperity and peace and abundance and all that good shit, nigga. Just get the fuck away from me. You feel me? Experience your best life as far away from me as possible. Like, I'm just broken on the inside, and I don't like being around other people anymore. Like, there's no. I always remember this quote from when I was writing the book Cleverland. I had to get quotes from Brady quote on creativity and ideas. And there was a quote it's probably the most important quote in my life. If I had to pick top 3 quotes, number one would be John F. Kennedy. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. Number 2 would be Confucius. Man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. And number 3 would be this one. Be less curious about other people and more curious about ideas. And that just always stuck with me. It's like, yeah, fuck these niggas. Ideas make the world go round. People have ideas. So it's just like that. It's like, why am I curious about this girl walking down the street? I go to the mall right now, I see a girl. You think I'm curious about her? Oh, I wonder what she's like. I wonder what she's thinking about. Most likely she's thinking about bullshit. Or if it's not bullshit, she's only thinking about her own survival, just like everyone else. So now you're surrounded by people who are only thinking about their own survival. So you can't trust them because self-preservation is their constitution. They only want to maintain their own life. That's the only thing they can think about. That's the only thing they can think about. It's just surviving. That kind of person would do anything to survive. Their morality could be gone. You can't trust someone who's like only talking about surviving. That's all it's ever about, is just surviving. That's where the criminal element comes into play. That's how the criminals fucking get you. And they're just trying to survive. So they'll betray you, murder you, steal from you, just do everything just to survive. They'll do all of this wrong shit to still be here. Those kind of people should never die. Like, death should be eliminated. You should be stuck here forever. And eventually they're gonna do that shit when they start uploading people's consciousness. Oh man, they're gonna do y'all so dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't even be able to die. Like, they're gonna hold you hostage here. Like, your soul will never be able to fully ascend or something. Like, they're gonna take your brain, download the brain map, and they're gonna upload that shit to the cloud. And you're gonna be on like stuckonearth.com, and they're gonna fucking just, pay money to talk to dead people, and you're gonna hear dead people screaming, basically like, "Why the fuck am I still? Get me out of here!" Like, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad on that aspect. And like, I have a story about that I wanted to write. I had a story about that I wanted to write. I think it's soon I'm gonna listen to some freestyles that I did, or I did the James Brown ones, and Jay-Z Never Changed, and then I have the other My Brain is in Pain freestyle, 45-minute set. That was like the first one that was like really, really, really good, like with the melody. And I was like, wow, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did that shit. And I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to deal with this shit. Mr. Bryant, he said, like the same thing my mom says to me all the time. He says I'm a very strong person. He says, most other people, they would have been done something by now, something to hurt themselves. They would have just done something illogical by now, and that I'm a very strong person. And the proof is in the pudding. The fact that I'm still here shows like how strong I am. And my mom always says it every time. I'm very strong. And Mr. Bryant said it. He was like, "You're strong. You're a very strong person, and you're strong-minded." Like my mom has an issue with the strong-minded part because she's a woman and she wants to control. Like, everybody just wants power. So she wants me to listen to her. It's like, you and my father let me down. And then after that, I was like molested. So like, it's not just as deep as like, oh, you all got divorced. Like, and I didn't see my dad. Like, shit got way worse after that. Like, that's kind of hard to forgive. So I do have resentment to both my parents. I try to lie to my mom and say I don't, but then she starts showing me her resentment. So then it's like, you know what, fuck it. And we both resent each other. Like, but like, let's just get one thing straight here. I'm not your fucking father or your mother. Then I didn't bring you in my struggle. And you could have left me in your fucking ovaries. Like the way you all treated me. I wish I was never born in this family. I just wish I just never existed. And that's the closest you can get to hatred, because now you're saying, I wish I was never here to do anything good, to ever impact anybody's life, ever. Because the way people made me feel, I just fucking hated being around you. And I just fucking hate you, in like a resentment kind of way. Like, I don't wish you anything bad. When I say I hate you, I mean I wish I were dead instead of having to deal with you. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you've hurt me that much. The way I wish I wasn't even here. Like, I wish I was never here. Like, I wish I never met anybody. Like, I wish Chad just like... That's so irresponsible to say. But I wish I could just have a dream about what the world would be like if I just never existed. Like, only there could I really see the impact that I've made when everyone around me was trying to just make me feel like a failure, when I was really just trying to hold on. And then when you finally tell them what you went through, they're a little shocked, like, oh, you thought I was stagnant for no reason? Maybe I don't have a desire to live. Like, maybe I'm just trying to hold on to that. Like, maybe I should figure that out first. Like, Why do I still want to be here after what I went through? Like, haven't I seen enough? I haven't seen enough. There's more fucking pain. I'm not done. Oh, they're not through with me yet. Um, it's like this emotion is inside of the brain, and you just want to like smash your brain into the wall. If I could, but there's a skull protecting it. I wish I could find a wormhole. I'll just jump in it. And maybe if I found quicksand, that might be the easiest death. Never be found. They'll never know what happened to you. Fucking quicksand. I don't know. If I ran across a bunch of quicksand and knew it was quicksand and didn't just fall in it, and they're like, yeah, this is quicksand, stay away from there. Yeah, I might just jump down there from a high place. That's like the only like suicide I would do. Anybody got any quicksand? You know? It's like I don't want a funeral. I don't want anybody to see my dead body. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because just naturally, I just feel like you're happy that I'm dead because, you know, that's just how I feel. Like they're gonna be happy when I'm dead because I'm strong-minded. You know, and they weren't. They weren't as strong-minded as I was. So they'll just rejoice in me being dead. You don't have to deal with the smart guy anymore. You can pretend to be the smart guy now. You were good, kid, real good. As long as I'm around, you always be second fiddle, see? Give you a few seconds. 1994. The acting debut of Cameron Diaz. You got it yet? What's the bad guy's name? The actor's name? Gil Green. What's it, Gil Green? Gil Green wasn't Gil Green. I don't think it was Gil Green. I think Gil Green was the O.J. Simpson DA or the mayor or something. So I thought I was gonna run for mayor. That was funny when he said that shit. Thought I was gonna run for mayor, like, cause I was like, wasn't he the mayor already? Like, yeah, shit, that was funny. You know what I'm saying? Every day this trial goes on, my numbers drop lower and lower in the polls. No, it was Gil Garcetti. I think it was Garcetti or something like that. Garcetti. That name sounds more familiar in the show. Garcetti. Gil Garcetti. I think Gil Green actually was the dude's name then. Dorian Tyrell was the character's name, but I think the actor was Gil Green. He was in Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle and Nicole Ari Parker. Who else? Oh, William Faust, maybe? From John Gotti, that played Sammy Gravano. Yeah, like we could do 6 Degrees of Separation all day with movies. I used to play that with my friends. Like as much of a movie buff as I can be. You know, born in the 90s, so it only goes so far. I just started watching film noir. Like those movies are so awesome. I want to make film noir, like just bad luck movies. They're just fuck it, just film noir, bro. Like, that's what life is. Just a bunch of good and bad luck. And just film noir is like shit happens kind of. It's like a shit happens kind of film or whatever. Um, you know, you know, yeah, I kind of wish I could just like erase myself from the timeline of human history because that's what people want to do anyway. If I die and I never got back my hard drive with all my files, the people that have it, what are they gonna do with it? Like, what are you gonna do with it? You gonna let all my shit die? Real shit? Because I made more shit than you. You know what I'm saying? You want to raise family, have kids, give up on your own dreams, give your life to other people, and the one motherfucker that didn't, you just let his shit die, huh? The nigga was more dedicated than you. You just couldn't stomach that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just watched all my friends conform to society. Every last one of them. They all conformed. That's why they live comfortable lives. My life is so uncomfortable because I just refuse to conform. And I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm a champion. You know? But everyone just wants comfort. And that's where conformity comes from. You just want to be comfortable. And see how long the comfort actually lasts. Well, I'm seeing the opposite. How long is the uncomfort going to last? You know? I never sought comfort. Went years without a comforter, nigga. It's a fucking bed. I sleep on a rug. Like, when I came back from New York, I told my niece Kiwi that, like, I don't need a bed. I just need a carpet. She was like, damn, that's some real New York shit. And he was like, I don't need a bed, I just need a carpet. Yeah, a pillow and a blanket. Fuck the bed. I don't need to be sleeping too long anyway. I need to get the fuck up and get back to work. Like, on my art. Anyway, don't need no fucking sleep number. Need an air mattress. I would prefer a foam cot that's floor level. It's more comfortable than any bed I've ever been in. Just a fucking foam cot. That shit's comfortable as fuck. Like memory foam. I'm cool with that. Get a couple of them, make it real big and thick. Just lay on that shit. Pause. Lay on something thick and big. Thick and big. It's definitely pause worthy. Pause of the day. And the daily pause report. And yeah, man. I just, these emotions of unappreciation, they just got worse after the sexual trauma. Can't say it started there, but like it definitely got it worse. You know, I just have memories that I don't want to have, and I'm always gonna have them. And if I could go through an operation to take away the memories, I would lose a great chunk of my childhood. I would forget so much. I would be lost. Without those memories, I wouldn't even know what I went through. And I still went through it. So I might be more peaceful because I don't remember, but then I don't remember. So I lose the lesson. And that's profound. So I'm just trying to express my vulnerability. Shit. And hopefully, hopefully, in the future it can help someone. Because these are things that no one wants to talk about. These are things. Shit. Look at this. It's fucking crazy. These are things that nobody wants to talk about. These are things that a lot of people go through. And so these are things that need to be discussed. And if I die today, then these were the last messages that I was able to send out. Instead of just doing some short 1 minute fucking video to entertain you. I need to just create a very heavy workout routine and just start working out all day. I have to literally physically express the emotion and the anger through just toning my body and just disciplining my mind by toning my body. I have to be more physically active, especially since I'm not smoking like that. I have to be very physically active, start like shadow boxing. Like I really want an actual punching bag, like, or at least boxing gloves, so I could at least just kind of hit the wall with the boxing gloves. You could hit something with the boxing gloves and kind of just try to make up my own things to box or whatever. But like a speed bag and a punching bag, even like a fucking medicine ball, if you can just kind of hang that up, a small little medicine ball, just kind of have it hanging from somewhere or on the wall, or just something, figure some shit out, like take a medicine ball, tape it to the wall, and just punch the medicine ball or some shit, like strap the medicine ball to something, some kind of pole, and just punching the medicine ball, like, yeah, just get a medicine ball, some boxing gloves, bro, until you can really work it out. Like, I'm real creative, I can just think like that, like, a do-it-yourself, homemade boxing equipment, bro. Like, what can I use as a speed bag? What can I use as, a punch bag? A medicine ball would be a good one. Strap it up somewhere and to where it can't move. It's in the middle, high ground or something, and you just do that. And just, I have to get the anger out. Like, I have to get the emotion out. Like I was just struggling just to keep the will. It's like I watched all my family just live normal ass lives. And so we just clap it up for them. Like everybody. Because I clap it up for everybody in my family that did the same exact shit. I clap it up for everybody in my family that did nothing different. Like, that's why you all get along. That's why I never come around. I'm nothing like you motherfuckers. Like, I went through some of the worst shit you can go through, and I just refused to ever pursue a normal life after that. My life was never normal. It was never fucking normal. And if you want to say, oh, my life was never... Shut your bitch ass up. Why you living a normal life then, fuck boy? Shut your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never experienced the norm. My godfather won the lotto. My blood cousin was Uncle Sam. I don't ever want to see you again. Motown singer. My life was never normal. You know what I'm saying? I was born on Sean Taylor's block. I'm surrounded by greatness. I was surrounded by the proof that anything is possible. So small thinkers really piss me off. You never met the Marleys at 15. You never took a picture with Tommy Ford because your uncle was the chief of police and you brought him to your granddad's house. You know? Rest in peace to Tommy Ford. Met him as a kid. Like, I'm destined to be great. It was all sprinkled throughout my past. That's why I went through what I went through. Like, they were really getting me ready for whatever they have in store for me. And I don't know what they have in store. And I'm just like hoping, like, can you all, like, hurry up? Because I'm losing it. And everyone's trying to break me now. Like, they're trying to, like, use this shit against me or something. Like on 1 minute, my mom is pretending like she wants to help me through my trauma. You can't fucking do shit for me. She's always asking me, what can I do? What can I do? You can back the fuck up off me. That's what you can do. You can give me my space. You can leave me alone when I ask you to. I have to ask you 8 fucking times. You know? You're always voicing your resentment. I resent you too. Let's just be honest about this shit. Fuck it. I resent my mother, my father, my brothers. I resent all you motherfuckers, man. Fuck all y'all, man. Just as far as like how you all made me feel. And then you threw all your fucking hopes on me. All your dash, crash, fucking dreams. You threw them all on me. While they were throwing all their fucking hopes on me on how successful they fucking wanted me to be in life, I was being sexually abused. Like, I could have used your fucking help. Like, maybe you could have fucking protected me since you had all of these great hopes for me. You couldn't even fucking protect who you were putting all your hopes into. So it's like, fuck. Shit. You see this shit? Look at this shit. Just looks like glycerin and shit. It's like, shit looks fake. Shit looks fake. Look at this shit, bro. It's just been non-stop waterworks this whole time. It's just, this is how I express my pain. I think I was talking to Jacob one of the last times I was talking to him. Like, he was like, I think it's good that you cry because that shit might save your life. Like, think about all the people that don't cry and it builds up and it just becomes toxins in their body and they just fuck around and have a heart attack one day. Like, man, I cry my shit out, nigga. Fuck that. I'm not about to hold this bitch in. This shit is uncomfortable emotion. Gotta fucking purge. This is my way of purging. I'm just purging, and you see all the emotion just purging. It's just nonstop. It's just there. It's just fucking there. It's not going anywhere. I shed a few ounces of tears. Cry me a liter. That's a good one. I can cry you a liter. Like, if you could fucking, like, just squeeze tears into a cup. Like, one day I'll figure out how to do that. I have to, like, have a big ass bowl or some shit. Need, like, a tear glass or some shit. Just something. Something, like, that just comes from here out and it just captures all the tears. So I can, like, gauge how many ounces of tears I can cry in how long of a span of time. And at least gauge it for, like, my acting. So at least I know. because you'll never see that streaming from someone's face. But like I could fill up a cup full of my tears, at least like to where you can jiggle the cup and you see it move. At least fill up the first few inches. You know what I'm saying? And I can just keep going longer. Then it's like I don't want to sit here and watch this nigga fill up a full cup of tears. Like, what are you gonna do with that shit after? Like, I wouldn't want to do anything with it. I would actually want to. Might do it one time. Do it, then keep doing it enough to fill up a water bottle, and then just like put like some tape on it and write on it like my tears, and like wrap up the bottle so I can never open it, and just keep it with me. And it's like, yeah, you see that water bottle that's wrapped up in bubble wrap? Don't drink that. It's gonna taste salty. Like, those are tears. And it's like, you filled up a whole water bottle with your tears, and it's like, yeah, how long did it take you? And then I tell them how long it took me. Then it might move on to like, well, what the fuck were you thinking about when you were filling up a water bottle full of tears? And it's like, the pain. And then I could take that with me to my acting auditions. And like this isn't a water bottle. Excuse me, this isn't a water bottle full of water. These are my tears. Just so you know who you're dealing with. It's like, just that in itself, that a nigga has a water bottle full of his own tears. That shit's beautiful. It's like, wow. That lets you know, like, my emotional range right there. Like, I can fill this bottle up full of tears, nigga. Like, my shit on fleet. My shit on go. Off rip. My shit on go, off rip. And, we've been going for an hour. I am very attractive. When I look at that shit, I'm like, yo, you handsome as fuck, bro. Real shit. Like, look at you. Like, oh, you're so pretty. Man, look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, people call me handsome a lot. And, I'm like, you're very handsome. Like, you know, like, they'd be like, why aren't you more successful? Like, oh, all this stuff, you can make it with what you want to do. You're a very handsome person. And I'm like, is that all it fucking boils down to? Like, the fact that I'm fucking handsome? Like, the fuck does that mean? The fuck? Like, I get it. You don't have a problem looking at me. I get it. Alright. I'm handsome. So what? Who gives a fuck, man? Like, that shit means nothing to me. Like, I'm appreciative. I'm grateful, but I'm not vain. Like, I don't really care that much about my appearance, how I look. I was put through a lot of shit, so I just don't care about a lot of shit. I just don't care. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. I just don't care. I only care about what I care about. That's not my fault. The fuck do you care about? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm just trying to hold on. And then when I die, everyone's gonna hop on my fucking dick and just like, I fucking hate you niggas. Like, real shit. You know? Like, I don't want a funeral. And I don't want anybody to view my body. It's my body. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cremate me. No funeral, no viewing, no wake. Just my mom and my Aunt Mary and my niece Kiwi and my nephew Dante. Like, just my nieces and nephews and my mom and my aunt. Fuck my brothers. You know? Like, I don't want anybody there that I didn't feel like I meant anything to. So that's what I mean. And I say, fuck my brothers. I don't mean shit to them. Like, I can see I kind of mean something to Quentin, but he spent my whole life abusing me, like physically and mentally. So he's done so much fucked up shit to me. Then when he brings a girl over, he wants me to tell him the good stories. And the good story wasn't even about him. It was just the fact that I went to the same school that he went to, so everyone knew me. He wasn't even there. I just had their legacy. It gave me a legacy there. So everyone knew me there. It was totally undeserved. But after looking back at what I was actually going through back then, which was the sexual trauma, like, I did deserve that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been going through this shit since anybody fucking knew me. So I have an extreme amount of resent towards those that were judging my lack of success when I was literally going through like the worst shit ever. And I was not even aware. I wasn't even aware. Wasn't even aware of how bad it was. And just, if I would have fucking known, like, oh shit, bro.